Good morning. How is everybody doing today? Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. And that's what I do. I think, right, I'll go live at 8 and then I get distracted doing something else. So anyway, better late than never. I thought I'd come on, look at the state of my hair. I should have looked in the mirror I should start looking in the mirror before I do my lives. Anyway, never mind. Let's get on with our superpowers. The breath, the intention, and the imagination. It is really, really important that we start to understand the power of our thoughts. I have been doing this, as you know, 2 litres of fresh juice every day into the body, and then realising these thoughts are coming in. If you're not going to put crap food into your body, why would you allow crap thoughts in? But obviously in these times where it's the energy's crazy, you're not really sure of what's going to happen. I didn't know I was a planner. You're trying to plan things, but you actually know that you can't. So all of these things that make you just a little bit uneasy. People are saying things and doing things. Morning, Nicola. So all of that stuff, if we are not wanting to put toxic food into our body, then we certainly don't want to allow toxic thoughts through the cells, toxic emotions. Now, we are emotional beings and it's completely normal to feel good, bad, indifferent, and all the rest of the things that we feel. But when we ruminate over the past, fear of the future, etc., we switch onto fight or flight response. And when we do that, it's like driving your car up the hill in first gear. It will stress your car out and wear it out. all the body parts will be under strain and stress. And that's all very well to say and acknowledge, but what do you do when that happens? And there's a whole myriad of things. We're in the process of setting up another arm to Heal Scotland called Project Health, which will be an association of healers and people. Morning, Cara! That you can come to if you need help, and exactly how that'll look. And maybe you guys can help me with that if you were diagnosed or if you're just not feeling good. What could help? The resources that we have, we're going to have in the Heal Scotland website, where you can click on your problem and find loads of resources to help soothe that. But the thing is that we know that knowledge doesn't heal us. Action, behaviours, change. These are the things, and in order for that to happen, we need support. And support can come online. It can come in community groups. That's what I would like to see, that every community has a kind of powerful vitality groups where you can get together and practice things together and talk about issues that you're having and what has to happen in our communities in terms of the soil. I think it's blatantly obvious now we need to have healthy, amazing land to grow healthy, amazing food, to have healthy, amazing humans on top of it. The idea that you can, destroy the topsoil and not have a knock-on effect to humans is just ludicrous. So the healthy biome of the soil of our Mother Earth is critical for our long-term survival, thrival. And what is really interesting is, it takes a long time to kill yourself. When you're eating toxic food, thinking toxic thoughts, in toxic relationships, breathing air that's toxic, drinking water. I don't even want to go on about it, because we all know the pollution on the planet, and how we're now all trying to do our best to take the straws off the camel's back, because, morning, Jim, because there is a straw that breaks the camel's back, and that can happen on an emotional level, on a physical level. We can hurt ourselves, we can fall, we can be in a car crash, etc. We can have really, morning Tracy, we can have really life shocks as Sophie Savage calls them, where we've got shocked, we've had frights, we've had trauma, etc. And all of these things, morning Susan, all of these things are stored in the body. And, you know, I'm exploring right now a lot of body work, things that we can do, because the body keeps the score. And what do we do in order to release the past from the body? You know, obviously I do a lot of talk therapies, but movement and actual, we started last week at the immersion, letting go immersion, using dance and, you know, like stamping. Morning, Linz. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, stamping and using the feet and the meridian system that runs through the entire body. We can use our intention and our imagination, and we can use action and have fun. You know, we have to be having a lot more fun. Our main challenge at the moment is keeping our vibration up as high as we can, so that we can override morning Natalie, so that we can override the darkness and the anxiety and the overwhelm that I think most of us are experiencing, you know, to some degree, because we're just wondering, how is this all going to pan out? And there's genuine concern about what they want to do to our children without our consent. And it's really very difficult to see where we've come to in such a short space of time, and how much they've taken away from us. And, you know, you wouldn't be human if you weren't experiencing some levels of fear and, you know, projection, given, and even when you don't watch the news, you're still getting affected by it. So anyway, solutions, that's what solutions. When we start to take our own power back, and this is 100% driven us all inside. We're like, we have had to be inside, spending more time alone, getting into the heart, you know, because again, if you look at it from an energy, spiritual perspective, we're moving from the lower energy centers, which was all about the, you know, the material primal needs, and we're moving up into the heart, the top energy centers, and the lower energy centers meet in our chest, which is where this magnificent magnetic organ is. And we can affect, I'm not saying we can affect, we do affect everything by what we think and what we feel and what we perceive. And when we can really actively go, right, okay, I need to start giving my heart more love because I need to feel and actually feel my way into a higher vibration. And we can do that by changing our thoughts, changing our feelings, and changing our perception, changing our perceptions. So, and of course, the easiest way immediately to do that is the breath. But, you know, I've been talking about how I've been researching about how the diaphragm can become locked, or actually on two different levels. So even when you're doing your breathing, thinking you're doing a great job, the diaphragm can still be tight. So therefore the message, the flow of information that the brain receives is not as open as it could be. So, you know, just really gently massaging round your rib cage and putting your pressure points right round your pelvic bone, and really allowing that body to be free, allowing the diaphragm to let go. And, you know, the mind is super powerful, but we've got so many things to think about nowadays that helping the body along with touch, human touch. And, you know, maybe you've got some friends that do some energy work, do some work on each other. If you've got cash, go to a body worker and really get that energy freed up for you. Do some exercise, go for a run, get in a vibro gym, whatever it is that you do. Tai Chi, yoga, move the body, move the cells. So I'm going to try and get into a decent position so that this phone's not moving around. Right, so let's start with the breath, just the 4-7-8, super powerful, super quick. So breathing in, hold, and out. And in, hold, and out. And in. Hold. And out. And in. Hold. And out. And in. Hold. And out. And just gently take your attention into your diaphragm. Think about all these incredible organs that do your digestion, digest your food, and that help the creation process, whether you're a male or a female, you're taking part in these reproductive organs. And your diaphragm holds these organs in place as we are suspended in space. I mean, when you think of the magnificence of the body, why did we ever swallow such a limited story? So take your attention into the diaphragm, corset of muscles. And there's fascia underneath that. The organs, the skin, the bones, all of the stuff that we've got names for. And then there's the meridians that are running through there. And then there's the energy centers, the sacrum and the solar plexus and the heart. All of this magnificence that is right there, that is the energy system that we call the body, that is so much more than we've ever been led to believe. So just make a clear intention to relax the fascia, the muscles, the organs, to allow your energy centers to spin freely. Use your imagination, power up, and communicate with your body on that level, that invisible energy level. Your thoughts are electrical in nature and your feelings are magnetic. Your imagination and your intention are incredibly powerful. It's the law. It's a universal law. Imagine that nobody shared this with us when we were at school, when we were a kid. So really getting in there now into this phenomenal diaphragmatic structure. What we can see, what we can feel, and what the invisible. And just allow it all to expand and relax. Feel it change under your intention. Feel the bliss spread through every cell that is there. As you let go, let go, let go. Truly incredible vibrating energy mass right there in your rib cage, under your rib cage. Just feel it and really let go. And can you allow yourself to just approve of this phenomenal energy system that we call the body? Like most people, we've judged it, berated it, because it didn't look, feel, be, see, weigh, whatever we thought it should, based on all the glossy magazines. So just allow yourself to approve of this energy system, this intelligence, this mass of magnificence that you are. and a little bit more approval, a little bit more gratitude for the energy mass that allows you to be here now, the container for your soul, and a little bit more approval. A little bit more approval. Come on, you can do this. Use your intention. A little bit more approval. And a little bit more. Come on. Come on, feel the gratitude for the magnificence. Really feel that love coming in your heart for this wonderful being. This phenomenal structure of architecture and engineering we call the body. Just feel the love for it. Feel the love for your cells, for each other, for everyone in this call right now. This live, whatever you want to call it. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. And just allow that love to flow, that energy. And just check in and see how different you feel. Hi, Emma. Yeah, we're all needing encouragement right now, hon. Yeah, we need to be reminded this is really... I don't always have internet at the farm, so it's not easy to go live but every day, but that's the whole thing, is we need to pull together, love together, remind each other over and over again that everything is working out. We're going through massive shift in consciousness and change, and that can be uncomfortable. But together, we can remember, we can remind each other, this too shall pass. Yeah, so just the more allowing and open we can be at the cellular level. Remember, we are these musical instruments that are the cells, that is the body. It's a harmonic orchestra. And we can put it out of tune by judging and condemning and blaming and shaming and complaining. And now that energy is passing and we're moving into these much more expanded states of forgiveness, of love, acceptance, no matter what. That is our mission of the moment. So, hopefully that's helped you a little bit this morning. Ease any contraction in the body. Tomorrow I'm talking at Bookface in Glasgow in George Square in the morning, and then I'm going to be at the rally. I'm speaking at that as well in George Square at 1 o'clock. We really need to tribe up, people. If you can be there at all, this has got to be an absolute priority for most of us. Thanks, Lindsay. We need to stand, we need to rise in love, not in judgment. So I'm going to be doing some breathing, some letting go, and just some reassurance that we've got this. So thank you all for joining. And yeah, Nicola, wishing everybody a day full of love and remembering that we can choose. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that. It can be, certainly I've been going through very challenging days and times, like my heart is breaking and not really understanding what I'm feeling, but don't try and figure it out. You'll only guess something that will be less helpful. So just feel it and let it go, and really keep your conscious choice to love. Unconditional love bombs coming at you. Yes, Yvonne, I absolutely hear you. The other thing that I want to say is that we have a whole list. If you go to, thanks Natalie, if you go to healscotland.com, you will see our calendar of events. We've put lots of different events in to help people. And we have 3 cottages there with, we can sleep 18. If you need to come for a few days just to rest, repair and do nothing, you don't need to participate in anything. Hang out at the farm with the chickens and the geese and the sheep and the river. You know, please come and do that. It is a healing space created deliberately by Stuart and Helen, and we're really just developing it now into an oasis in nature that can really help you to get back to where you want to go, to remember who you truly are. So have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully we'll see a lot of you tomorrow. Please come and say hi, and come and visit us at the farm. We're going to be doing events at Perth Wellness Centre on the East Coast, because I'm very aware, you know, this is a movement called Heal Scotland, and I'm over in Argyll and in Glasgow a lot, but we are coming out now that the restrictions are lifting. I'm going to be coming to a place near you soon. Hi, Carol. So huge love, and I'll chat to you soon. Ciao.